It's a busy morning, and we want to update everyone on some breaking news this morning coming to us out of Texas. The suspected serial bomber is dead, but fears of traps he may have left behind are growing this morning. Police say the white male in his early 20s blew himself up inside his car when he was confronted by the SWAT team in Round Rock. That's just north of Austin, Texas, overnight. As Nikki Batista explains, investigators are not sure if he was working alone, and residents there, they're still scared.
Police collected evidence Wednesday morning from the scene where the Austin bombing suspect blew himself up. Law enforcement sources have identified the bomber to CBS News as 23-year-old Mark Condit. Investigators say they had tracked him down to a Red Roof Inn north of Austin overnight. They were waiting for tactical teams to arrive, but when Condit left the hotel in an SUV, officers closed in on him.
As members of the Austin Police Department SWAT team approached the vehicle, the suspect detonated a bomb inside the vehicle.
Police say information they gathered over the last day or two led them to consider Condit a suspect. Surveillance teams were then able to locate the vehicle he was driving here in Round Rock, which led to the confrontation and explosion. Authorities say Condit is behind at least 5 explosions this month, 4 in Austin that killed 2 people and 1 at a FedEx facility near San Antonio earlier this week. CBS Austin affiliate KI obtained these surveillance photos. It's believed the suspect dropped off 2 suspicious packages at a South Austin FedEx office. And even though Condit is dead, he may have already planned other attacks, so the threat may not be over.
Continue to be vigilant. We are concerned that there still may be other devices out there.
There was a heavy police presence in the Austin suburb of Pflugerville Wednesday, where Condit lived. Neighbors are finding it hard to believe.
Nicest families you'd want to have, nicest neighbors as you'd want to have.
Investigators say at this point they do not have a motive, and they don't know if he had any accomplices. Nikki Batiste, CBS News, Round Rock, Texas.
Now to some good news from Antioch. That suspicious item we told you about that was found outside Independence Academy was determined safe and not a threat to students or teachers at all. A very alert adult called for help after witnessing a man drop off a black bag. You can see right here just outside the building. The bomb squad was brought in. They checked things out and an all clear was given just a short time later. But way to be vigilant up there. And we're starting to find out an accused man is in jail accused of smuggling about $75,000 worth of marijuana. Very startling this morning. Police say they found the pot in the traveler's luggage when he got into town through the Nashville Airport. He was coming from Seattle. DEA agents, they searched his bag and they found 25 pounds of marijuana. It was separated into little individual baggies yesterday. He admitted to agents that he was hired as a drug courier to bring that pot into Music City. The DEA is now working to trace exactly where those drugs came from. All right, Mother Nature must really have a sense of humor because she is dumping the 4th Noreaster in less than 3 weeks in the same states that are oh so winter weary right now. Wet, heavy snow too. The bad stuff is going to be piling up in some places by the feet. That white stuff's going to pick up all throughout the day, and that's a serious problem for crews who are still trying to restore power from last week's storms. Now, for millions of people on the East Coast, this is the second day of spring, but it feels like the middle of winter. Hundreds of flights all across the country are grounded. Interstates are in gridlock, and commuter trains, they're just sitting halted at stations, crippling travel from D.C. to Philly all the way up to Boston. You know, our weather has been crazy here, but I will definitely take the weather here in the Mid-South any day over any place else.